Good morning. I am Cal Barber, class of 2021. We are glad you can be with us today for the 2021 Career Pathway Celebration. One of the overarching goals of the Killingly Public School District is to ensure that every graduate is college and career ready. Career pathways are a very important part of our high school education, offering us the real-world experiences that help us achieve that goal. The pathways help to prepare us for college, careers, a successful future, and the rest of our life. Today we will honor students who have completed the required coursework concentrated on specific career pathways. To begin our program, please join me in welcoming our Superintendent of Killingly Schools, Mr. Robert Angeli, with a few opening remarks.
So I'm going to take my mask off because nobody's really had the opportunity to see me unless you're watching Board of Education meetings. But good morning, everyone, and it's really a thrilling opportunity to be here, meet some of the students, and celebrate your excellence in career and technical education pursuits. Killingly High School is known for its strong career and technical educational program. So much so that we have an alumnus here, Mr. Hercults, who will address you later, who has been very supportive of the program along with other alumni over the course of the years. And not to say that we're expecting the same from you, but it's always nice to give back. So Killingly High School has 29, I believe, career pathway explorations that you can do over the course of your 4 years here at the high school. And many of you may have actually completed more than one of those, which is an outstanding achievement. In high school, students are urged to diversify their studies, and state law kind of mandates it because you're required to take courses across a broad spectrum of curricular areas. But the Career and Technical Education program provides you an opportunity to really fine-tune your studies and also see the connections of the courses that you're taking towards your future goals as adults, for what you want out of your life as you move forward in successful goal setting and achievement. So you are to be commended for your work over the course of your studies and in completion of these Connecticut career and technical education pathways. I will put in a pitch for a career that you have probably been the most exposed to besides whatever it is that your parents do, and that is a career in education. There is early childhood education career pathway, and I know that that is an area that we're still trying to improve here at Killingly High School. But our career as educators is one where you can find profound personal and professional achievements and success, and just a way to really find a self-actualization where you are in the service of others, right? So I'll put in that pitch for a career in education. It's a career that is always looking for strong, intelligent, caring individuals. So with that said, again, congratulations all of you on your achievements. It is a marvelous way that you have studied here at Killingly High School in pursuit of your career goals. Well done.
Thank you, Mr. Angeli. This time, I would like to welcome the director of our Career Center and my favorite pride teacher, Ms. Donna Grant.
Welcome to the 2021 Career Pathway Celebration of Student Achievement. It's hard to believe that the 2021 school year is drawing to a close, but despite the remarkable challenges that we have faced as a community, student achievement marches on. You guys are an amazing example of that. For those of you who haven't met me yet, I'm Ms. Grant. I run the Career Center, and I love doing that because career education is a top priority at Killingly High, and it should be. The purpose of high school is to prepare you for your further education, but ultimately the purpose of high school is to prepare you to have the knowledge and skills needed to earn the money that you deem necessary to fund your chosen lifestyle. Finding a career that's right for you takes a great deal of self-exploration. I always like to begin the process by asking 3 questions. What are you good at? What do you like to do? And believe it or not, those aren't necessarily the same thing. Just because you're good at it doesn't mean you love it. And the 3rd question is, what makes your heart sing? And when you can write a Venn diagram with those 3 questions and find that sweet spot in the middle, that's your purpose. That's what makes earning a living better than having a job. As graduates of Killingly High, you have had an exceptional opportunity to explore career possibilities and begin to think about the one that might be right for you. The career program at KHS has given you opportunities to explore career possibilities. As a career pathway completer, you have begun to hone in on courses that interest you and skills that you enjoy developing. The Pathway program at KHS has given you opportunities to explore career possibilities. You all experienced a job shadow, and though many of them were virtual this year, you were able to speak to employees, employers, and entrepreneurs that represented over 50 different professions. Over the past 4 years, you've taken career interest surveys and received career counseling from your guidance counselors, Career Center staff, and pathway teachers. And you've had a lot to choose from. Killingly offers 29 career pathways in 7 different workforce occupational clusters, including agricultural education, arts and communication, construction and industrial design, early education, government and public administration, information technologies, and business and finance. You were encouraged to identify your career pathway and focus on career interests during your time here at KHS. Pathways offered specific content in career and technical areas of curriculum and give students a chance to make informed decisions about the possibilities for their future. This year, despite the change in your schedules your sophomore year, when we went from 8 classes to 7, a worldwide pandemic, and transitioning to fully remote learning your junior year, returning to hybrid schedule your senior year, and finally transitioning back to all-in, 96 students in your graduating class were able to manage all of that chaos and complete a career pathway. 146 pathways were completed because several of you completed more than one. And 56 pathways were completed at the advanced level. That by itself is a tremendous feat. But in the face of all the challenges you have overcome to accomplish this, well, that deserves a resounding round of applause. For those of you who have completed pathways, one student has achieved amazing success with their completion of 5 career pathways. Congratulations, Sky Knopf. Guys, stand up for a second. Career pathways were completed by Kevin Rice, another remarkable accomplishment. In addition, 9 of you, and you should know who you are, completed 3 career pathways. Can the 9 of you stand? You're all here. 25 of you completed 2 career pathways. Yeah, guys. And 60 of you completed 1. I would like to congratulate all of you on your dedication to career education, exploration, and your commitment to personal success. At this time, I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Michael Hercults. Michael is a 1998 graduate of Killingly High School and a 2002 graduate of Berklee College of Music in Boston. While at KHS, some music aficionados. While at KHS, Michael was an avid percussionist. He also developed a deep friendship with Mr. Bob Brennan, the originator of the KHS career program. This connection, coupled with Michael's entrepreneurial spirit, how many of you have heard the word entrepreneurial? Please raise your hands. And his successful networking after he launched his career in New York City ultimately led to the creation of the Learning for Life Fund, a unique resource available to the KHS Career Pathway program to support career exploration through experiential learning. This fund was created by Michael in his attempt to parlay his birthday into a fundraiser to support his hometown high school. It's a great story. Ask him about it. To keep the fund growing, it is also Michael who encourages his business associations, friends, and fellow alums to invest in the fund, a resource that has amassed close to $350,000 to benefit Killingly career education. Over the course of his successful career, Michael has enjoyed many opportunities to travel the world, and while Michael always returns to his wife and daughters in Ridgewood, New Jersey, it is clear to see from his commitment to KHS that he still calls Killingly home. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome one of Killingly's favorite alums, Mr. Michael Hercults.
Morning. So I have to say, this is officially the longest I have been away from Killingly High School since my freshman year in 1994. I was in a classroom earlier. I mentioned I graduated in 1998, and I mentioned I started the fund in 2005. Someone said they were one, and that was an awfully humbling moment to realize just how old I am, because when I started coming back here, by the way, I was a lot closer in age to all of you than I was to all of you. Now, well, that is evolved, hasn't it? But I've always come back at least once a year. But as we know, 2020 was quite different. For last year's celebration, I had to pre-record my remarks from my living room. I think I sent them to Mr. Durant, who figured out how to do something with them for a virtual career pathway ceremony. But despite how challenging 2020 was, and even the first few months of 2021, the Career Pathways program survived and continued to thrive once again. That's a huge achievement, one deserving of profound recognition. Like you all to give yourselves a round of applause for a job well done. You should be incredibly proud of what you've accomplished. We've learned a great deal over the last 15 months. But the thing that resonates with me the most is the strength of togetherness. If you watch the news, follow social media, it may seem that we are profoundly divided. We are often labeled in the news as a nation divided, but we're not. In fact, we are much closer together today than probably any time in modern history, because we've all shared in the struggle of COVID-19. In the little I traveled in 2020, and now with my increased travel in 2021, it's actually been quite cathartic to land in different cities and different countries and see completely different cultures with the same blue mask as mine, doing the same thing that I've been doing. We're not divided. We are together. When we were told we needed to separate and distance, we did. When we were told we had to wear masks, we did. Agree or disagree with the why, like it or not, at some point, we did it anyway. Whether fully virtual or hybrid, we figured out how to make school work, figured out how to cover childcare when remote, how to preserve educational experiences, how to make extracurricular activities work. We figured out how to survive and how to succeed together. It wasn't perfect. In fact, it was largely awful. Loss of jobs, economic strain, lack of socialization, not to mention the illnesses and deaths. This was not fun, and I would be happy never to do this again. But we can't ignore the extraordinary fact that we did get through it together. Togetherness is what community is all about. Where you live, where you go to school, where you go to church, your clubs, your activities, it's together as communities we were able to get through the last 15 months. But in addition to community strength, I would also stress that individuality is equally crucial for community success. The strength of a personal opinion, an informed a personal opinion, is what allows you to be you and me to be me. An informed opinion that differs from another's, and the right to share your opinion and debate it with those who disagree, that is what makes our country great. That's what makes this community great, and that's what makes humanity great. It's the spirit of an open mind that has gotten us to this point as a national community. Open minds, thinking differently, and considering others' opinions is what allowed many of us to have the option for safe in-person learning this academic year. Many communities were not so fortunate. Open minds and thinking differently have allowed many of us to return to some familiar norms just in the past few weeks. Gathering, traveling, dining together, career pathway celebrations. Open minds and thinking differently produced multiple available vaccines to treat a disease that didn't even exist a year and a half ago. These are facts. That is not divided. That is a result of together. Today there's a tendency to stand your ground and hold firm to your convictions unwaveringly. But had that been the approach to COVID-19, the reality is our pandemic experience could have in fact been much worse. Of course, we've all watched the same news, left versus right, their fault, no their fault, finger pointing, blatant hypocrisy, bias on all sides. What's divisive in my personal opinion is the continued focus on a division narrative in the first place. Stop for a moment and get above this whole situation. Way up, 50,000 feet, looking down. Regardless of your opinions or your convictions, the facts indicate that we are where we are today because the majority of Americans came together with open minds and thought differently. There's just no other way to explain it. And what a great lesson. That's not divided, that's together. In fact, it's worth noting that it was the great Bob Brennan who, having an open mind and thinking differently, together with colleagues who shared his open mind, though perhaps with differing opinions, successfully transformed the youth apprenticeship program of my generation into the extraordinary and now nationally recognized Career Pathways program we celebrate today, which has unquestionably and absolutely changed the lives and the quality of education for every single young person who has participated. Well over 1,000 young people have graduated KHS, better prepared, more informed, and armed with experiences that couldn't have been dreamt of when I was in high school. Mr. Brennan and his colleagues worked together and thought differently. And this program's continued success, and more importantly, the student success, is because the spirit of open-mindedness, thinking different, and collaborative debate for the benefit of our young people has been maintained. Please join me in a round of applause for the leadership and staff of the Career Pathways program for a job well done. Open minds and thinking differently also allow us to grow professionally. Often we set our sights on the one thing we want to do, the one thing we want to be when we grow up. But there are a lot of opportunities out there, and for you, most of those opportunities don't even exist. When I graduated high school, movies had to be rented or viewed in a theater. If you wanted to buy something, you had to go to a store or maybe order it by phone or mail. And if you wanted to stay in touch with people, especially after you left high school, you had to call or write letters. But today, the 5 most prominent companies in the United States, and arguably our country's largest employers, are Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, and Google. Imagine, only 23 years ago, some of these companies were just getting started. Many didn't exist at all. Even crazier, the segments they are leading in today didn't exist at all, nor were the industries that they began in. Amazon was an online bookstore, period. Netflix was a mail-order DVD rental concept, period. How is it possible? The growth of these 2 little companies over 2 decades has literally led to the complete obliteration of entire industries. Because throughout the storyline of all these companies, they thought differently, they considered other opinions, they debated the options and potential pros and cons, and they made an informed decision together. As you travel the many pathways of your careers, keep an open mind and consider some of the emerging and adjacent opportunities that may come your way that might challenge you to work out of your comfort zone and broaden your skills. Seniors, you are about to join an even larger community within a community of KHS Career Pathway completers. That dates back 20 years to the advent of this program, and larger still, the ranks of Killingly High School alumni, a network that dates back centuries, and without exaggeration, spans the globe. You've worked hard and achieved things my generation never could. But my friends, graduation takes you out of the student population and initiates you as the newest members of our community. The same community that ensured your experiences as students far exceeded those who came before you like me. My challenge to you is that for you to ask yourself, what will you do for your community now? How will your individuality add to its greatness? And equally significant, how will your humility allow you to learn and grow and think differently with an open mind for the continued benefit of your little brothers and sisters and cousins, and hopefully one day children of your own? The reason your 12 years of Killingly education, and especially the last 4 years of experience and opportunities at Killingly High, were far superior to mine is because the town of Killingly is a community that thinks differently and debates passionately about all sorts of issues, but have always delivered on the highest priority, our young people and their education. And every year there are issues and arguments. Pay-to-play athletics, budget cuts to music, town budgets, mascot debates, funding appropriations, COVID restrictions. As far back as I can remember, there have always been heated discussions every single year. But think about it. Let's go back up for a moment, 50,000 feet, and look down. Regardless of your opinion or your conviction, the facts indicate that we are where we are, here today, on this beautiful football field, celebrating you and your achievements, because the overwhelming majority of this great community continues to come together with open minds and think differently for you every year. And that's not divided, that's together. I appreciate this gathering this year because it is different. No parents, no community, it's just us. And I hear people say a lot, we need to get back to the way things were, back to normal. But imagine if there was no pandemic. Would we be saying to each other right now, I can't wait to get things back to the way they were in 2019? Absolutely not. It's ridiculous. And frankly, we shouldn't be saying it now, because the past is the past. Pandemic or not, we only go one direction, and that's forward. We experience, we learn, we adjust and adapt. We think differently, we pivot, we do the best we can with what we've got, and we do everything we can to make sure that as we do move forward, we try and make sure things are better for those who come next. Congratulations to all of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud to be one of you. And I wish you nothing but the very best for you and your families, especially for those who will follow in your footsteps these next 20 years. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Hercults. And now it is time to present the members of the class of 2021 who have successfully completed one or more career pathways. As you have heard, this year, the Career Center and the Career and Technology Education teachers are proud to announce that 96 students have completed 144 individual pathways. We will begin with Agriculture and Education Career Cluster. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Bonnie Kegler, the Animal Science Career Pathway teacher. She is representing the Agricultural Education Department, which includes career pathways in animal science, plant science, agricultural and mechanics, environmental science, and aquaculture. Abigail Burgess.
Is Abby Burgess here? Nope.
Take that as a no.
Okay. All right, so I'll take that.
All right.
Next.
Abigail Cornell.
I'm not taking it, passing it. Yep. You're going to pass her that?
I'm not shaping or passing. Where would you like to?
What's that?
Is she all set?
She's all set. Yep.
Anne Marie Hebert.
Actually, can you stand on that end? Because we'll get a picture of all you guys. Anne Marie Hebert.
I don't know.
Yep, next.
Bailey Hirschbeck. Patricia Lillibert Reed. Amelia McPhail. Bailey Pepin.
Oh, she is.
Stephen Reddy.
Congratulations, hon.
Hannah Sigmund.
Coming.
Grace Socho. Matthew Weiss.
Okay, Megan.
And Megan Rowland.
Next.
Now we have aquaculture science. Deidre Bowler.
Yes, teacher. Congratulations, hon.
Autumn Fannin. Paige Keefe.
Congratulations, sweetheart.
Now we have plant science. Abraham Antonelli. Barber.
And I'm just going to say, as our career pathway MC since Cal was a freshman, he's very familiar with this program, he knows what it means, and I could not be more grateful to have him in my pride, in my life, and especially in our ceremony.
Joey Pomper.
Congratulations, hon.
Evan Dispatty.
Congratulations, hon.
Michelle Dumpy.
Congratulations, hon.
Virgil Fensley.
Congratulations, Virgil.
Brooke Trudeau.
Congratulations.
And Avery Zanauskas.
Awesome. There you go. You're welcome. I get a plaque.
Now we have environmental science.
Yep, say it again. Yep.
Peter Bowles. Autumn Bannon.
It's all on there. Yep.
Paige Keith.
Yep. Hey. You're welcome, sweetie.
Nevaeh Leon. And Alexis Miller.
Congratulations.
Now we have agricultural engineering. Austin Brady.
Boston. Thank you.
Trevor Cower.
Yeah, Trevor! Woo!
Congratulations. You're welcome.
Hunter Lee.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
Madison Peasley.
Do you want us to go to the other one?
Yeah, we're down to 2 more and we're taking a big picture, okay?
Oh, all right.
Okay. Sydney Rosen. Ronald Smith.
Congratulations, Sydney. Congratulations, RJ.
And Ryan
You're welcome.
Zebskowski.
You messed it up. Did it, Ryan?
Congratulations, hon.
If all you guys could kind of figure out how to stand in a group so we can get a picture of our agricultural education multiple career pathways.
Short people in front.
I'm not a short people. Guys, we gotta make like at least 2 rows.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna get told.
Take a knee.
I'm 5'5".
We could probably.
Everybody kind of push in, just see who's going to grab a picture and then you can
She's taking a picture. Okay, smile through you.
I'll hold it.
Can we like hold you? Yeah, okay.
you while you're returning to your seats that as a 1979 alumnus, please don't do the math, of the ACT program, I know how hard you guys worked. Mr. Durant. David Duwadi, Beer and Patel.
We'll put this later in the summer.
Yep, David Duwadi and Beer and Patel. Go ahead, Patel.
Congratulations to all the agricultural education career pathway completers. Thank you, Ms. Kegler. Now for the Arts and Communication Career Cluster, which is comprised of many pathways. We will begin with video technology, which has 2 career pathways, broadcast television and film production. Please join me in welcoming the video technology teacher, Mr. Durant. Haley Ethier.
Congrats, Haley. Nice job.
David Duwadi.
Yes!
Congrats, David. Nice job.
And Beer and Patel.
Nice job, guys. Thank you.
Scott Alvin.
Go, Scott. Nice job.
Haley Ethier.
Congratulations.
David Duwadi. And Bo Jaworski.
And while we're waiting for a picture of
Yeah.
Mr. Durant's pathway completers, jump in the picture with him, please.
Yeah.
I just want to congratulate
Middle,
Mr. Durant and his students for winning, being the first place in the country this year in their student STM competition, as well as having, I believe it was a 3rd place nationally? 2nd place, oh, I'm sorry, 2nd place nationally. Hats off to you guys, those are amazing accomplishments.
Congratulations to all the broadcast journalism and film production career pathway completers. Thank you, Mr. Durant. The Arts and Communication Career Cluster also has career pathways in fine arts, graphic design, and photography career pathways. Please join me in welcoming our fine arts teacher, Ms. Stippett, and photography teacher, Ms. Temple. Ronald Barriott.
I'm done.
Oh, that was fun. This is final. Congratulations, RJ.
Thank you.
Nice job. Okay.
Nicholas Steele. Haley Lemoyne.
Thank you.
Cooper Morrison.
Thank you.
Hannah Morrison. David York.
All right, so picture? Yep, picture. Oh, go ahead. Hold on. Get a picture.
They're going to see
Yep.
together.
For all of us who were thinking about normal.
I'm not going back to that. There you go, guys.
All right.
Good job.
Congratulations to all the graphic design, fine arts, and photography career pathway completers. Thank you, Ms. Tippett and Ms. Temple. The Arts and Communication Career Cluster offers a career pathway in journalism. Ms. Grant will award these certificates on behalf of Mr. Martin, our teacher for the journalism pathway. Abigail Driscoll.
Congratulations, Abby. You're welcome.
Grace Gilman.
Thank you so much.
Grace Nichols.
There you go. Picture for the red line.
Good job. Good job.
Congratulations to all the journalism career pathway completers. Thank you, Ms. Grant. The Arts and Communication Career Cluster has career pathways in the performing arts, which include music. Please join me in welcoming music career pathway teachers, Mr. Jeff Ethier and Mr. Michael Conaroli.
Oh my.
Allison Capiano.
These are yours, the first one. Yep.
I don't think he's here. I didn't see this.
Okay.
Kelly Chanafay.
Okay, yep. Easier to see.
Congratulations.
Nice job, Kelly.
Kylie Cruz.
Kelly.
Oh, we did it.
I know.
Keep them close.
That's why I felt like I could leave.
Cruz. Congratulations.
Joshua Dumas. Kenzie Farquaad.
Yeah, she's very technical.
Congratulations. Good job, Kenzie.
Sky Canoe.
Hi, Mr. Reed.
Nice job, Sky.
Here. Up. There you go.
Mackenzie Lajeunesse.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Nice job, Kenzie.
Sam Valdomir. Kirsten Morgan.
Kirsten Morgan. Yes, ma'am. Hi, Mr.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Piper Pelletier.
Attached by no. Mystery.
Nice job, Piper.
Thank you.
Julia Purcell.
Congratulations.
Juliana Reynolds.
Limbo, Joey, limbo.
You're right. I should have done that. Thank you, Cal, for saying my name right.
Nice job, Jolie.
Sarah Roberts. Julian Robin Dodge.
Nice, Jill.
I haven't heard that one before.
Sydney Rosen. Jordan Marcella.
Hey, guys.
Jordan.
Congratulations.
Nope, we're good.
The same class for
There is.
Skylar Allen. Performing Arts Music Board. Ellie Cruz.
Well done, Bruce.
Fiona Dexter.
Nice job, QD.
Lainey Dunn. Nikki Quinn.
Congratulations, QD. Nice job.
Emily Waitman.
Congratulations, Emily. Nice job.
Juliana Reynolds.
Great job. Congratulations.
Sarah Roberts. Jillian Robides.
I know her. Great job, Jill.
Jordan Marcella.
Nice job, Jill. Congratulations.
Lily Stockford.
Great job, Lily.
Caleb Watson.
Nice job.
And Megan Bolt.
While they're getting ready for their picture, I just want to say that while last year these guys didn't get to Disney, this year they still haven't stopped working. So yay, KHS music.
Advertisement.
Congratulations to all the music career pathway completers. Thank you, Mr. Edir and Mr. Conroe.
Accounting business is the next question.
Yep. Now for the Business and Finance Career Cluster, which is comprised of the pathways Accounting, Business Management, Personal Finance, and Marketing. Please join me in welcoming the Accounting Career Pathway teacher, Mrs. Donna Gilla, who will be presenting certificates for Business and Finance Pathways and the Government and Public Administration Career Cluster, which is comprised of career pathways in criminal justice, global studies, legal services, and hospitality. She will also be presenting the certificates for pathway completers in our Information Technology Career Cluster for the pathways of interactive media and for computer programming. So this is the accounting pathway. We have Evelyn Allen. Jay Laurel. And Daniel Rahab.
Thank you. You're welcome. Stay up here, okay?
This is for the Business Management Career Pathway. We have Janelle Sharon. Evan Durandal. Kate Laurel. And Sabrina Zhang. This is for the Computer Programming Career Pathway. We have Sophie Griffin.
Thank you.
Kevin Rice.
Congratulations. Stay right here.
This is for the Criminal Justice Career Pathway. We have Jacob Galarza.
He was here this morning. Yep, he was.
Sky Canoe. And Sabrina Zani. This is for the Global Studies Career Pathway. There's Evan Duranzel. Samuel Duranzel. For the hospitality career pathway, we have Samuel Duranzel. For the interactive media career pathway, we have Cruz Rocha.
Congratulations, please. You're welcome.
Now for the legal services career pathway, we have Camila Correa. Stack it up. Marketing career pathway, we have Samuel Duranzel. Karen Patel.
Congratulations.
Cruz Rocha.
Congratulations.
For the personal finance career pathway, we have Evelyn Allen. Janelle Sharon.
Congratulations.
Jacob Galarza. Caleb Hopkins.
Congratulations, Katie. Thank you. You're welcome.
Madison Hopkins.
Congratulations. You're welcome.
Kate Laura. Sabrina Zani.
Congratulations. Awesome.
So while you guys are getting ready for a picture, because you got to kind of squeeze in a little bit, I just want to say that the business classes at KHS are really the heart of our pathway program, because no matter what career you go in, without some business knowledge of how to either be an employee that understands the business culture, how to communicate with the other people in your business, or how to be an entrepreneur, these classes are critical to your future success. So thank you to the business department of KHS.
Congratulations to all the business career pathway completers. Thank you, Mrs. Gillard. Now for the construction, technology, and industrial design career cluster, which is comprised of the following pathways: construction, architecture, and industrial design. Please join me in welcoming the construction and industrial design teachers, Mr. James Hudson and Dr. Robert Pacelli.
That's pretty easy.
We're going to start with architecture.
Thanks.
Kyle Keene. Joshua O'Malley.
Good job, buddy.
Kevin Rice.
Congratulations.
Travis Sherman.
Good job, buddy. Kevin, excellent.
Cody Walters.
I don't think we can shoot him. That's the step that I can do. Sorry, it takes me a minute to help. A few steps. Good job, buddy. Over here. Good job. Right there. Nice job. Good job, buddy.
Thomas Wright.
Hey, Tom.
Oh yeah, got the whole plaque in the hall.
Construction.
Gonna be designing houses one day, son.
Parking career pathway. Emery Keene.
Come on, Emery, I got a spot right here for you.
Yeah, watch your leg.
Look at that, snakeskin leather boots, baby.
Solid call. Good job, big guy. Good job.
Kyle
Yeah, gonna be
Keene.
the next Led Zeppelin.
Good job.
Joe Kidd.
The boots are just the start. You should hear him play guitar.
Good job.
Woo, woo, woo.
Good job, buddy.
Joshua LaValle.
All right, big guy. Big guy.
Kevin Rice.
Hey, Kevin. Good job, buddy.
Thomas Wright. Now we have the industrial design and manufacturing career pathway. Jack Vasilier.
Hey, act like you're tripping.
Hey.
Good job, buddy. So proud. Good job. Nice work. Way to go, Jack. God bless.
Go, Jack.
Jack.
Sophie Griffin.
Hey, Sophie.
Thank you.
Okay, good girl.
Emery Keene.
There we go. Good job, buddy.
Kyle Keene.
Again, good job, buddy. Nice job.
Joshua LaValle.
Good job.
Good job, guys. Excellent work. Good job, buddy. So proud of you. Nice work.
Cooper Morissette.
You know, only the best, only the firmest handshakes.
There you go, big guy. Thank you. Good job, work. So proud of you. Nice work.
Kevin Rice. Thomas Wright.
So while you guys are assembling for a picture, before you do that, there's also some additional awards that Mr. Hudson and Dr. Pacelli wanted to pass out. You guys are to be absolutely commended. I know this year was the first year we got the partnership with the Eastern Workforce Investment Board, the Youth Manufacturing Pipeline Initiative launch. Several of you have dove right in, engaged in completing your OSHA certifications, your Tooling U online education, and you're going to go to QBCC for 4 more weeks of school the week after graduation. I could not be more proud of you as you guys launch into a very needy manufacturing and industrial design field to be part of the next workforce. Good job, guys. Hang on, you guys have something coming.
Say it or something.
I don't know what you're going to do, so go ahead and say it.
So very quickly, I would like to thank these amazing young people for their hard work this year. And we have some special awards. First, I'd like to start with the Osha Awards. Students took the OSHA 10 Adult Certification for OSHA Safety. And Tom Wright, who isn't with us, Cooper Morissette, and also Lance Grow for OSHA 10. And then these students also completed their OSHA 10 certification, but they also finished their Tooling U, and they're ready to go to their summer schoolwork at QB. Jack Basselier, Nick Steele, Kyle Keene, and Josh LaValle. And finally, you see the crazy trophies that we put together with the robotics materials for this year. In 25 years of teaching, I don't think I've worked with a better team of young individuals. They nailed the engineering design process, and they really did a great job. In all years, 8 years of coaching robotics, I've only had a team make regionals and win regionals twice. This team, through COVID, fought through, and they only met one single time. And I think when they did their professional engineering interview, the judges were incredibly impressed because they literally met one time physically. They were in 2 different cohorts, and some were distance learners full time, and they pulled it together to build a robot that won the 2021 New England Regional Design Award, and they will be competing at Worlds this Friday. So it's amazing. So, without any further ado, first is Tom Wright, not with us, but he did all of the CAD work. Then Kyle Keene was our builder. Then Taylor Lemoyne did some design work for us, some sketching. Kevin Rice, coding. Yes! Cooper Morissette, who not only built the robot, but also was one of the drivers. And without whom this would not have been possible, the project manager and primary coder, Sophie Griffin. Thank you all for such an amazing year.
There you go. And Cooper. Wait a minute, you got the wrong one.
I should.
Yeah, honestly.
And they have to walk around all day long with that.
Oh, yes.
No, thank you.
Mr. Hudson says you need to walk around with your trophies all day long.
Oh my God, really?
No, Caitlin.
Slide in, Sophie, get in front. Sophie,
Get in front.
slide up.
Because I'm like the shortest.
Where's the camera?
I don't know.
I'll say she's up there.
Here we go.
Good job, guys.
You don't want to leave early. Let's get one of
Thank you.
Oh, okay.
How about this?
That's a lot.
Can I go home now?
I can take it.
I have to hand these out, so you gotta get plaques.
Congratulations to all the construction, architecture, and industrial design career pathway completers. Thank you, Mr. Hudson and Dr. Pacelli. Now for the Education and Human Development Career Cluster, which is comprised of the Early Childhood Education and Human Services Career Pathway. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Grant to present these pathway certificates. Okay, we have Trisha Adams. Noah Corey. Alyssa Elsie.
There you go.
Kaylee Harrington.
There you go, Kaylee.
Sky Canup.
There you go, Sky. You're welcome.
Piper Pelletier.
I didn't get taken out this time.
There you go, Piper.
Alyssa Pomerleau. Sophia Revelise.
You're welcome.
Hannah Reed.
There you go. And that's going to be your last. That's the last one.
Picture time. Wait.
And for Human Services, we have Andy Griffin.
Well,
We have Kaylee Harrington. Sky Canup. Trisha Allen. Gloria. Alyssa Elsie.
okay, guys. Congrats.
Oh my god, it's so hard.
Congratulations to all the Early Childhood Education and Human Services Career Pathway completers. Thank you, Ms. Grant. This time, we would like to ask Mr. Hercults and Ms. Grant to return to the podium.
Congratulations, guys. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to thank our keynote speaker, Mr. Hercults. Michael, we just have have a little something for you. Unfortunately, I don't know if you heard or not, but like online teaching for CTE classes was like not easy, right guys? So the kids didn't make your gift this year, but it's local and we hope it brings you back home. And speaking of gifts, I have one more I would like to give out to Sky Canuck. As our most accomplished pathway completer, finishing 5 career pathways in very diverse pathways: legal services advanced, criminal justice advanced, human services, early childhood education, performing arts, music, instrumental. Sky is going to be an amazing asset to any human service agency that she chooses to join. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you. And the last gift I'd like to speak about is, in addition to creating, promoting, and supporting our Learning for Life Fund, Mr. Hercults and his wife Tiffany also award 6 scholarships annually to 6 CTE students who have demonstrated outstanding achievement in their chosen career pathway and who have declared QVCC as their next step to pursue their success. The Hercults Award the scholarship in the name of Michael's grandfather, an alumnus of Killingly High and lifelong Killingly resident, committed educator. Adrian Hercults was a member of the founding faculty at QVCC and was an avid supporter of educational access for all. The Adrian Hercults Scholarship, given by Michael and Tiffany, is awarded to the following students who are commended for their pursuit of success in career education. Guys, if I call your name, I'd like you to stand up and just stay where you are. You're going to get your scholarship on senior class night, okay? Abby Cornell for animal science. Kylie Cruz for performing arts, music, vocal. Kaylee Ethier for broadcast journalism and film production. Madison Hopkins in personal finance, advanced. Kyle Keene in construction, architecture, advanced in industrial design and engineering. And Brooke Trudeau for plant science. Congratulations. We all wish you the very best as you begin your new career at QVCC. Do you want to say anything? Have a picture or whatever?
Yeah, all I want to say is my grandfather was a special guy. He loved this town. He loved public education. He loved QVCC. And he would be an awfully proud guy standing here today. So congratulations to you guys.
Congratulations to all our career pathway completers. Let's give them all a round of applause. This time, we'd like to call on Killingly High School's principal, Miss Elise Gary, to conclude our ceremony with a few closing remarks.
This will only take about an hour, so just sit back and relax.
Just kidding.
Good morning, everybody. I am so glad to be here to spend this beautiful morning with you. I'm sure we all got a little sun. We needed some vitamin D to celebrate our pathway completers. It has been a long road, but you have all accomplished so much in your high school careers. Moreover, you have accomplished much this year. This past year showed us how resilient you all are, each in your own ways. This is a theme that we will be hearing in the upcoming weeks while we continue to celebrate you as our graduating class. I am proud to say that it has been my pleasure, and I'm sure I speak for the faculty as well, that watching you all grow and develop over the past 4 years has been an honor. You have all turned into such amazing people. We look forward to see what you're going to do in the future. You are all a fine group of young people who have grown in many ways. Whether you go into the fields that you have just completed your pathways in, or you choose another career field, you're going to shine no matter what. You have been prepared and you will excel anywhere. Congratulations on your wonderful achievement, and I look forward to seeing you in the upcoming weeks.